depths of imagination comes terror like no other. From experiments gone wrong, things crawling from atomic wastes, alien behemoths, prehistoric titans. Nowhere is safe when they strike without warning. Can nothing stop these forces of destruction? Science, weapons, love. You'll just have to see it to believe it. Scream, run, hide if you must. Nothing can survive the Monster Zone.
Do you like big things? I like big things. Do you like big monsters? That's my second favorite thing. Welcome to the Monster Zone.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to the Monster Zone, where we talk about classic and not so classic films from the past. And who do I mean by we? You know, I don't mean my wife because she ain't here today, but we do have Mr. Parker over there.
Even though you're pointing the wrong way. That's fine. Hey, everybody.
I'm never going to remember. And Mr. Mikey,
hello.
There.
Somewhere. I'm around.
He's ethereal.
Yeah.
He's omnipotent. Wait, what's
Get that a lot.
I don't remember. He's omnipotent. Homer, I'm not going to sit here while you I'm not going to stand around while you sit here and badmouth us to the man upstairs. So anyway, today we're going to talk about, is this 75, right? Was it 75?
Yeah. Yep.
1975 alleged classic film school project, The Giant Spider Invasion.
They came from another planet to destroy the Earth. Giant spiders, crushing, clawing, killing, wreaking havoc. There was no place to hide from them. They were everywhere. Could anything stop the giant spider invasion? Beware, the spiders are coming.
No offense to the people that made it, because they made a movie and I didn't. I'm just going to be bitter about it because I have
They
a
sure
history
did.
with this film. But Parker,
Hi.
before we get into the film, do you have anything behind the scenes about actors, anything interesting you want to talk about before we get to this film?
I sure do. So this was directed by Bill Rebane, who also directed a movie called Monster A Go-Go.
Yeah, he did.
Fun fact, he ran for the governor of Wisconsin in 1979 and 2002. Just a random fun fact about him.
Did he win?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Well, good try.
Yeah.
GG.
And a cool fact about him, also associated with this movie, was that they had a festival, like a Bill Rebane festival that was run by one of the hosts of Mystery Science Theater, and they actually watched the Mystery Science Theater episode of the movie during the whole thing. I guess Stephen King, this is one of Stephen King's like top 20 movies or something. He like really likes this movie. I don't know if it's like top 20.
Bullshit.
He really enjoys this movie.
He made that shit up.
Yeah. It maybe.
No.
You never know.
No. Well, it could be like, you have that shitty movie you just really like, and you know it's bad, but you really like watching it.
Yeah.
Like The Giant Claw.
Yeah.
Giant Claw, it's classic.
It was released October 24th, 1975. Had a budget of $300,000, and there's really not a super accurate number on how much this movie made. Wikipedia says 15 million or 2.3 million. I don't know how you get that.
Either way, that's impressive.
Yeah. I guess it was in the top 50 highest grossing films of 1975. So
What else came out in 75?
a little movie called Jaws.
Oh,
Godzilla versus Godzilla.
From Yep.
well, hey,
One Flew
No,
Over
let's get
Cuckoo's
stiff
Nest.
competition. Stiff competition.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it didn't release here in 75. I think we got Megalon in 75. In the
Double
States.
banger.
Yeah. Damn right. There was titties in that, too.
Mm-hmm. Different context.
Yeah, like I was stating, there was an episode in 1997 of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I didn't watch it, which I usually do, but it was really hard for me to even get through this version of the movie. And not because I didn't like the movie, it was because It's been a very exhausting week, and trying to watch a movie at like 8:00 at night, it's been quite hard for Parker. So we got there. I actually finished it like an hour before the show.
In all fairness, that's why Angela's not here, because she is exhausted. We tried watching it. She fell asleep. She said, "That's enough cheese for me," and she was gone.
Our cast is Steve Brody as Dr. Vance. He was a prominent actor in the 50s and 60s. Barbara Hale as Dr. Jenny Langer. She is the mother of William Catt, star of such movies as Carrie and House. Not the Asian House, the American
the
House.
other one.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, I got you.
And her husband, who is also William Catt's father, is also in this movie, Bill Williams, who plays Dutch. I don't remember who Dutch was.
Yeah, who was Dutch?
But he's in
Dutch
this.
Vanderlyn.
Who? I don't fucking remember
Dutch
that.
Vanderlyn. It's the Red Dead 2 reference.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
that Dutch.
It's Dutch. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I don't know who Dutch. I don't remember who Dutch was. To be honest, it was hard to even remember who any of these characters were. Who was Dutch?
I struggle. He was the bar owner.
Oh,
He's the guy behind the bar.
Okay.
I liked him.
Yeah.
He incited the riots.
Right. Which I didn't even know was
He
the same
rallied
guy.
the troops.
Yeah. Because fun fact, guys, whoever shot this movie didn't know how to focus. This movie's so out of focus. Jack Willoughby clearly forgot how to focus, because there are so many shots that I'm just like, is it just the movie, or did they just shoot it out of focus and then went, we don't have time to go back and do it again?
This is good enough.
This is fine.
Good enough.
Yeah. We have Robert Easton as Dan Kester, who, fun fact about this guy, his nickname is the Man of 1,000 Voices. He I guess, is like a leading Hollywood dialect coach and accent coach.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a voice actor too. I noticed in his credits he was in Heavy Traffic. I didn't see a character name, but that movie's awesome. The Ralph Bakshi animated movie, and he was also most random thing in the world. He was in the PSP spinoff of Resistance Retribution.
I played that game.
Yeah, that game was awesome. I love that game.
Fuck yeah.
It's just a weird place to spot him.
That franchise needs to make a comeback. Resistance was
should.
sweet.
Resistance was a
Resistance was
great
sick.
game. Or a great series, yeah.
Yeah. But he did also write the movie, or partially write Spider Invasion too.
He did?
Yeah, unless I read the credits wrong.
Okay.
Which, if I did, don't edit it out.
He's like,
it is. Yeah, the screenplay was
He
done
did?
by
Okay, cool.
Richard Huff and Robert Easton. Yep, you're right.
I want you to include a part where I marry a woman who's a drunkard and I don't love her no more, but I want to fuck her sister.
Yeah, we'll
Please.
get to that.
Yeah, that was a
Situation.
subplot.
That didn't need to happen. Leslie Parrish as Ev Kester. She looked like she was about 35, but in that, I guess she was a lot older. She's still alive at 90 years old.
Oh wow,
Good. GG.
Still doing it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you sign my movie? I remember when your ass almost got bit by a spider.
Funny that she's so ageless, because when she popped up on screen, she made me think of Barbara Crampton right away, who is also immortal and has never aged.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That just must be a thing with these people.
She's a queen.
Mhm.
Alan Hale as Sheriff Jones, a skipper from Gilligan's Island. I think we've talked about him before. Couldn't remember what movie we talked about him, but we did.
That's okay.
Kevin Brody as Dave Perkins, who is the son of Dr. Vance's actor, Steve Brody.
Yep.
I guess literally they needed some people to act in the movie, and they were just like, hey, you guys have kids, right? Why don't you bring them
in?
Yeah, bring them in. So
Yeah, Sheriff
there we
Brody,
go.
bring
Or
'em in.
like family members. And then Christina Schmidtmer as Helga, because she's important.
Hitmer.
And then
Piece of Schmidt.
I guess we'll shout out Tane Bodkin as the preacher, because he's random in this movie.
Tane?
Tane Bodkin. We have
She was
Diane Lee Hart as Terry, and Paul Bedson as Billy. And that's all I'll say, because that's the only people I remember.
Was cousin Billy, right? The
Yeah.
rock store owner?
Yeah, who
Oh,
also tries to get some from his cousin or
kissing
whatever.
cousins. Ugh.
Yeah, Kissing
yeah,
Cousins.
that's a line in this movie.
It is.
Yeah, it
we'll
is.
talk about it. We'll
He
talk
looks
about
like
it.
if Marilyn, Jesus Christ, freaking Charles Manson was like slightly more normal, but still definitely a serial killer. Just didn't get caught. Fucked me up. I don't like him.
Oh God, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this movie was written very quickly. It was shot over the course of like 6 weeks, I think it was, and yeah, it only cost $300,000 to make, and it was a nightmare, I guess, production wise, because they wanted to do a lot more like explosives. They wanted to add more spiders because the thing is, guys, really only one giant spider in this movie. Because they really couldn't afford to make more.
Well, there's
one that, like, it's like a hand puppet, but it's not that big.
Oh, the one, yeah.
They don't shoot off the rafters. It comes out of like her fucking dresser, and they're like,
I wouldn't call it giant. It's bigger than I've seen, you know.
It's substantial.
But yet we never see it again. This is just how it goes. But yeah, there's really not a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes wise. So let's just get to the movie.
Yeah.
He's Johnny.
And he's Darren.
Do you like movies?
Do you like your childhood?
Do you like movies from your childhood?
Do you like podcasts about movies from your childhood?
If you answered yes to one or all those questions, then you might enjoy NostalgiaCast. It's a podcast about movies from your childhood.
So if you're nostalgic for nostalgia, then you might like NostalgiaCast. See, that's the name of our podcast, NostalgiaCast.
Yeah, I think they got that.
Should we sign off?
Let's do it. I'm Johnny.
And he's Darren. And this is
NostalgiaCast. I win.
Cool. All right, well, let's talk about the movie, because the movie starts with a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
And the title card, and this blue booger just comes off of this galaxy and pew takes off. And slowly approaches planet Earth. But I put in my notes, slowly approaches the counter. If you make a sense, it's the hash slinging slasher episode.
Oh, the hash slinging slasher.
And he slowly approaches the counter. So anyway,
yeah, I forgot it even opened on that, because like we smash cut from that right to the Gilligan's Island joke, and that's where the movie started for me.
It does. I just glossed over because there's like it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and essentially what we get
How you doing, little buddy? Like right away.
Really, exactly. I was like, I thought that was a Gilligan thing, but I was like, maybe it's just me. So what they talk about is not relevant. Like, I'm probably going to skip over huge chunks of this movie because there's like shit that just happens. Yeah.
But we need to talk about it, Dan, even if they're not relevant to the plot.
But it's not. I don't want to take a note for every fucking exchange that's in this movie.
He just got the whole script out.
Like, yes, sheriff goes to Dutch's bar, has breakfast, Helga works there. Scene.
Was that at the beginning of the movie?
No,
it was a little
I was going to say that was later.
I'm not going to talk about that because it's not relevant.
I will say, though, if they're not going to come up specifically, every scene with Skipper in it is hilarious. Like, they just like let him loose, and he was just doing little old man jokes the whole time.
He's literally
gags and barbs.
Yeah,
he's playing Skipper.
No, he's playing Gilligan because he's an idiot. The sheriff's an idiot.
True. Better way to say it.
But there's another sheriff in the movie. There's that other sheriff. He's a deputy. Okay, because somebody called him sheriff.
I think there's things happening in two towns. And Skipper is the sheriff of one of the towns, and then I think the other guy is the sheriff of another town. Because there's just a random cop who shows up and he stops the mob before you see the Skipper trying to stop the mob. I don't know.
Okay, fair. So essentially what's going on is you got, Terry, she's supposed to be going out with good Lord Perkins, which she works as a newspaper. A couple young folks. They're going to go out. They're going to suck face. And that's what they're going to do.
They're going to do more
as
than
you
that.
do.
That was the plan.
They're gonna park
at the junkyard.
Hey, it's where you got to do it, right? It's very romantic.
That's what Kester said.
Place.
Yeah.
It's nothing like the smell of axle grease and transmission fluid has been in the dirt for about 10 years. So, anywho, they want to go do that. Perkins shows up at her house, but it's actually her sister and her brother-in-law, which her sister's Ev, and her brother-in-law is Kester.
Yep.
Very strange family
dynamic.
Live
there. Very strange family dynamic.
His name is Dan.
I just call him Kester. The whole movie.
It's me like, Dan's a dick.
He is a dick.
The whole episode, so that people who may not be paying attention fully,
presence,
or who are just like, is he just constantly calling Dan a dick, or Sarah character in this movie named Dan.
do what you got. I will take no offense to it. No, so just have that. But Kester's a piece of shit. Top tier. This is like what the fuck did I call this? Good lord. Oh, trailer park problems.
Oh, wow.
This feels like trailer park problems.
Yeah.
This movie takes place in Wisconsin. It feels like it should take place in the southern United States. Like I have been in this farmhouse with the old wood door that's brought back by a spring.
Yep.
It slaps against it. I have been in this house. Like I swear.
That's to keep the spiders out. You wouldn't get it.
Keeps all the spiders out and the critters. Keeps all
the creatures.
So essentially, they're gonna go out and suck face at the junkyard. The Kester is going to go in town and go to a revival.
Yes,
and Ed's going to sit there and get alcohol poisoning.
I just want to point out this is where we get our introduction to the priest or the pastor or whoever he is. He's just spouting off nonsense, and I don't know. It just does not play into anything that is going. Like I get it. It's an invasion. He's talking about like pretty much we're all doomed type thing. You know, believe in the Lord and all that. Whatever. But it's just kind of there. It's like if you just took that out, it doesn't do anything to the movie. He's just
you'd have to come up with another excuse for Kester to go off and cheat on his wife, I guess. But you can come up with all kinds of excuses for that.
Who I didn't realize that the person he was cheating on his wife with was the waitress. I didn't realize it for the longest time.
Until Dan just said it a minute ago, it's called her a dick. I just clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm going to town to fuck the waitress. That would have been fine. Like as many problems as they have, they shit on each other this whole fucking movie. They just rip into each other all the damn time.
But also, like Helga, what's up? Like this is who you're gonna have. Like this is the married guy you're gonna have an affair with. Like of all,
he looks like a fat version of that one dude from Street Trash and Fried Berry. That one fucker, I forget his name. South African guy. Nah, it's not clicking. Sorry, we'll go watch those. They're cool.
So, does anybody else get like? No, I don't know how versed everybody here is in anime. I know Parker's not really a big anime guy.
I'm out. Bye.
No. Yeah, that's
Later.
Fine. But maybe Mikey. Does Ev? You got a little bit of Ara vibe, like older lady going towards younger man for Perkins.
Oh, that weird bit where she was like, yeah. She's like,
you're 5 years older.
Yeah, I'd be jumping you. Yeah, she's like sipping out of a mason jar and shit on the porch.
He's like, I'd let you grease this biscuit. Like, holy shit.
Dude, this movie was so horny.
It's so horny. I wrote that down like 3 times.
Dude, the first 40 minutes of this movie, there is so many horny moments. And this is like the first one where I'm like, all right, like, is he in high school or is he in college? Like, how old is this kid? And how old is her sister? But I love that the sister hears it. Like her sister literally hitting on her boyfriend. Oh yeah, but also
like,
there was the whole thing where like Kester is like mad about the fact she's dating this guy, and I'm like, you're not even her dad. You're not like you're her brother-in-law. Get out of here.
Oh, there's that weird line where he threatens to put her across his knee and pull her britches down and spank her, and then she's like, Yeah, that's why you're always spanking. You're getting your jollies, and there was a banjo-fueled little chase scene between the two.
That lasted about 5 seconds because she literally runs around the table once, runs out the door, and he's just like, I don't feel like chasing you in my overalls.
You made me go in a circle, and I'm offended by that.
My long johns.
The man, he's like,
at least his flap was up.
Oh yeah, his ass flap was up.
Thank God.
Oh boy. But yeah, so essentially they go out. He's not there. No, Kester isn't there initially because that's why he goes to pick her up when she's not there because the sheriff's like, don't do it, don't cause problems here. Kester's a dipshit. Like, that's just who he is. And I don't think it's originally his farm. I think it belongs to the girls. And because everybody's dead, Kester ended up getting it because he's the man of the family and married to them.
Yeah.
And even though he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
But they do allude to them growing weed, if you caught that.
They do.
Yeah, I did catch it. Yep.
Cool. So anyway, the planet catches a rock from outer space.
Dirt weed too.
It catches a rock from outer space. It takes about 5 minutes for it to actually do anything because it keeps just showing the same shot of the Earth and this little thing flying towards the Earth, and then it goes to whatever's happening down below, and then it goes back to space and then back down again. I'm like,
it's like
clearly just land.
Chosen one, I'm coming.
Yeah, with a rock.
Yes. And the rock essentially hits behind the Kester's house in their open field, and this is an effect.
I love this. This looked like it was out of Ultraman or something, like this weird backdrop.
Way worse.
Yeah, way worse.
I put some real I'm not saying
they would have put some effort in there.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not trying, but it's just not as good as what Super Eye would have done. So there's this huge colorful explosion effect. I do like that they added the wind. Like when it hits, like
the ultra wind,
yeah.
Where they're they're holding onto their door, their legs are flying up in the air. Help me!
Yeah. Thank God we got a good screen door.
I love though that the teens or whatever they are in his car, and instead of just staying in the car, they get out and run away. Like, I'm sorry,
they just leave the car.
Massive
they did
windstorm.
mention it didn't start.
I don't care. Sit in the car until
now.
Until it's over.
Now?
Why am I getting out?
All that shrapnel flying around in the junkyard.
Oh,
yeah, it's I guess it's like an electromagnetic event. Like phones stop working, cars won't start, radios won't work.
You get a good bit with a Sheriff Skipper where all the people are calling in and they're like, "Oh, my blankety blank doesn't work." And he's like, "Okay, cool, call this other guy." And he does it 3 or 4 times.
My car won't start. Okay, well, just call Steve's auto mechanic. Yeah, just take care of you.
Yeah, and then he looks at the camera and is like, Angel's like, "Did you break the fourth wall?"
Oh yes,
I was that was great.
Did she just hang up
so
on
much
me?
fun.
I wonder why she hung up on me.
Such a dipshit.
Can't imagine.
He is charming though. He is charming.
I do love the perfectly timed arrival back home for Kester after his affair. That's when the meteor or the thing hits.
Oh, we didn't. So I need to talk. This is something I need to talk about. So we watched this on Tubi, and it is slated as the director's cut.
Oh, I don't know if mine said that.
What?
When we clicked on it, and this could be we linked through the PlayStation to Tubi, so it could have been something stupid they put on there. I bitched my dad out today. He literally called me. Not really. I just kind of gave him shit. But he calls me, and I was like, I've got to complain to you, and I'm going to do the same to fucking mom when she calls me. Why the fuck did you let me watch this movie when I was a kid? Why did you buy this movie for me? He's like, yeah, I think I watched a few minutes of it, and I thought this is dumb as shit. So I didn't like it, but I never screened it. So I watched this as a kid. I remember the scenes later when the house gets attacked by the giant spider. So I've seen up to that point. I do not remember titties in this movie at all.
There though,
but that doesn't happen till later.
Twice. No, it happens right here. Because remember when he leaves from the first time of having an affair, she's wearing a nightie, and you can see her tits.
They're trying to get out.
That's why
they want to get in front of the camera.
Yeah. I don't think you've seen Nicole, so I didn't really count it.
You do.
You do? I don't know. Maybe the Prime version on Prime.
Dude, I don't know. The what we watched on Tubi, outside of a few focus issues, it had really good transcript.
Oh no, the quality was good.
Comment that it looked great.
The Prime quality or the Prime version was good. Yeah. Except for the parts that were out of focus, but I think that's the movie itself. It wasn't the transfer.
Yeah, makes sense.
But kudos on who did it, because apparently there's a fan following for the movie. Maybe Stephen King.
I heard.
I literally just said they had a Bill Rebane Film Festival back in 2005. So
he did also do Twister's Revenge and what's the one with Tiny Tim? Blood Harvest. So he's definitely got some cult classics in him.
So he's done some shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's got some stuff people do care about.
So while the meteor's hitting and everything's exploding, everything's going wrong, a motorcycle dude just eats shit.
Yep.
I just remember.
And then just runs away into the woods.
And again, his bike explodes. He just goes into the woods. $6 million man.
You don't see his face because he's wearing his helmet the whole time.
Yeah, the whole fucking time.
It's funny that you mentioned, Parker, that they wanted more explosions and the director was disappointed in how few explosions they had. Thinking back, there's a lot of explosions.
Everything blows up. This bike blows up for no reason. He just crashes.
How many more did you need?
What is it?
Pre-Michael Bay.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he runs. So this is a scene that threw me off. So the meteor hits and everything starts chilling down, but it's chilling out, but it's still happening. And it just cuts the motorcycle dude running through the woods. And you could barely see anything. It's the darkest fucking shot imaginable.
Yeah.
And then you just hear running, weird, monster screaming, and then cut. Yep. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Was it the dude? Did the dude come out of the meteor? What's happening? Who is this guy? It's Red Jacket Man.
It's something Cooper.
Yeah, it's the motorcyclist.
Yeah.
So remember, wear your protective gear or you'll be eaten by a giant spider. in some Hicks backyard. No offense to Hicks. Just saying.
None taken.
So we get an anatomy lesson, or that's not an astronomy lesson. Does anybody remember these like dome shows, like where they do like the
lasers? Those are so sick.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I went to one. It scared the shit out of me.
It's a planetarium. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, planetariums are awesome.
Yeah.
Round objects and lasers, terrifying.
You get fucked up at that Vegas sphere. They'd eat you alive, man.
I would just want somebody to hack it and play some weird shit on it. I'd say porn too.
It'll happen someday.
Oh yeah.
Please do. Just a giant boob.
Just one big boob.
Just one boob.
One singular boob.
The singular boob. Don't look it in the eye. Anyway. So we get Dr. Professor Vance. That's just what I'm calling him. He's from NASA, Texas.
This man is bored. This man is so bored to be in this movie.
Yes.
This got a good paycheck because he is just like
with his plants.
There is the thing that I noticed about this guy is like this is supposed to be an intense situation. There's this like massive spider. There's this like black hole thing that could send more evil things through it. And this dude is just nonchalantly wandering around like, we probably should stop it. We probably should stop this. And you're like, dude, show some sort of fear or urgency or something. But instead it's just like, come on, Dr. Langer, let's go. And you're like, oh, okay, dude.
He also has like a 10-minute long extended bit about how women can't be doctors when he first shows up to talk to her.
Oh, right. That goes on for so long. Oh, so I must be your father or your husband or your brother. I'm like, oh my God, just end this joke.
Your florist, your second cousin, your mechanic, somebody can't be you.
The only reason Vance is even here is because one of their planes disappeared. Like when the
that was the beginning of the movie. Yeah.
But like this is where we're kind of explained a little bit like why he's going. Is it Langer or Langley?
It's Langer.
Langer, good. I have her name completely fucking wrong. I just went with Langley. It's like, sounds great. It's an Air Force base. Fuck it. Make it happen.
That's a pun.
Yeah, so this is where they meet, and you get like Vance is like, I'm from a 1950s time capsule, and women can't leave the kitchen kind of mentality, you know.
What are you doing out here?
Yeah, this isn't the cafeteria.
Science? We don't know science.
Science.
They only helped get us to the moon.
Damn it! I just thought of. Do you guys remember?
No.
What is it? Fuck.
Probably not.
It was an old College Humor video, and I had it, and I lost it. Power Thirst.
Oh wait, yes.
Power Thirst. Rocket Edition.
I remember.
Science, energy, power lights, turbo lights, electrolytes, more lights than your body has room for.
That's a classic. That is a classic.
It's fucking great. The second one's my favorite. Fucking hell. So they talk about elevated radiation levels in this small part of Wisconsin, and that if people were in it or near it, they would probably get fucked up. So like half of our cast would just die of radiation poisoning. So
it's like that one, it's that one Clint Eastwood movie.
The funny thing is, she says this so intently, right? Oh my God, anyone of a close proximity is in danger. Never comes into play, ever.
Vance is like, yep.
All right.
Like, no.
But it does give us another good Skipper line where he pulls out the Geiger counter and he's like, what's that? That's a Geiger counter. It's like, oh, we never had any Geigers around here. Never have. It's so good.
Then he's got to go into a full like breakdown of like the guy who created like Geiger himself.
Yeah. He gives him like a whole history. It's like, oh, this guy obviously doesn't know what that is. So he's like pulls out like a fucking Wikipedia article about the history of Geiger counters.
And then Langer tries to stand up for him. It's like, I'm pretty sure he took physics, and he said something about the last time he hasn't needed physics since, I don't know, something to do with like grains or bowel movements. That was like another Skipper zinger. He was
whoa, yeah, this guy's such a zany character.
He's a wacky fella.
Sheriff, do the thing.
That's why they made him. That's why they made him the cop.
I want to see him solve like a horrific murder case. That would be way cooler than this.
Like, Sheriff,
just him running around.
Really need to stop making these one-liners. This is serious. The mayor's daughter.
The people are dead,
decapitated.
He's finding bodies and he's still making jokes.
That's true. People are dead.
He's like, oh, they cut her hands and stuff off. It's like, yeah, she just give her a hand. He like picks up her hand. I'm like,
sir, I don't think that's very professional.
The movie ends with them going to jail for like misconduct or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, comedies go too far. Let's just call it this Sheriff Skipper. I'd watch that movie. I'm just gonna point that out. There needs to be one giant spider, and like it needs to chronicle his entire career, ending with him going to prison. But like there needs to be a small excerpt, like about the one weekend he battled a giant spider,
And one sort of, but not really.
over dramatized where he was the hero. But it's only like a 5-minute excerpt in the whole movie. Anyway, so we cut back to Ev and Dan Kester, and they go. She finally talks. She's been riding his ass, but we need to go check and see what that meteor is, or what hit in our backyard. We need to find out what hit in our backyard. He's like, "Damn it, woman! I just got pussy. I need to go to bed. My backs are hurting. See these back pain strap enhancer things I've got? My back hurts."
Oh yeah, we had to have that fucking line where he's leaving his mistress's house.
Don't forget it.
Don't forget your back thing.
I mean, it has to be because the dude's dick's so big. He's like, I got back problems. Like, no, obviously not. But anyway, it's from working all that ditch weed. That's what it is.
Yep.
He bends over too much. He's like, oh, my back.
Yeah.
Poor posture, alcoholism, wife beating. It'll do it to you.
Takes it out of you.
Yeah.
I got him. He's done.
It was the wife beating. It takes you out. It takes it out of you. I was like,
yeah,
fuck.
A lot of work.
Especially for a line that comes up later, this shit's gonna get dark in just a minute. So they go in the back. So she finally nags him into going to the backyard. Find out what happened. The backyard is like an acres huge field. I have no idea how big this fucking place is, but they find like 8 mutilated cows,
which are real, by the way.
Yeah,
I assume they were.
Yep. You could see the flies flying around them.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. Like, I guess this is still in the mid-70s where people still did that shit.
Well, I guess they just went around to like slaughterhouses and got like just
like
parts
pre-dead
of
cow.
Yeah, just goo.
Yeah.
Get this head, some ribs, some lungs.
Then this piece of shit literally is like, she's like,
dude.
There's like 9 dead cows. Like, that's a huge loss. He's like, I don't see a huge loss. I'm just gonna take all this dead meat and I'm gonna get it butchered and I'm gonna sell it to freaking dude at the general store or whoever. And I was like,
what a dickhead.
She's like, but we don't even know what killed these cows. And he's like, well, that's not gonna be my problem. That's gonna be Phil down the street's problem or whatever.
Isn't this vaguely how the movie Living Dead at Manchester Morgue started? You're gonna give them radioactive cow parts. People are gonna eat. I know it's radioactive something, but I'm just saying, like, vaguely.
Yeah.
Agricultural. Radioactive cow is gonna go to the school system. All the kids are gonna turn into zombies.
No, isn't that? I think that's there's a movie
Cooties too.
Yeah,
like
Cooties,
with the chicken nuggets.
Oh, the chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Now I just thought of that kindergartner game with that one kid that likes the chicken nuggets.
Oh, no, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? That really goofy kid that just eats chicken nuggets the whole time?
Yeah, I remember I had a buddy who quoted that all the time. I had no fucking idea what they were talking about.
I've just seen some videos on it. That's all I know. Oh, while they're going through the field, they do find the meteor impact. Takes them like 20 years, but they find it. And then there's just like a hole and then like coconuts.
Yeah.
Just
a bunch of them, too.
Bunch of them. And like, they start picking them up.
Coconuts.
Anything with that song. So they pick them up and they're like, I don't know what these are. We'll just start grabbing them. They could just be like dung. Like, I don't know. They go home and they cut them up. He tries to cut them up and get a chisel. Get the hammer, woman.
Pretty
you don't
much.
tell me my business, woman. Kind of shit,
Listen, anyone who listens to this and gets mad at the way we're speaking about this, or like the way we're coming up with these lines, this is pretty much what he's telling his wife. This dude sucks.
They guess, and they open. So they open the.
It falls.
The first. Well, it falls.
Yeah.
It just opens. Like a chisel doesn't do it. I guess the chisel kind of like loosened it.
Yeah, but
I guess
immediately when it falls,
formed tarantula spawns.
But that's the thing. It falls off the table. They don't react to it. Just so that it falls and breaks and the spider, scurries away. And then they look down and go, oh my God, there's diamonds inside.
They open up like, what's this? It's like a blah, blah. And open it. And the spider's listen, I don't remember species names. I'm not big into it as I used to, but it's a red-kneed tarantula. They've changed this. They've changed the taxonomy. They used to be Brachypelma, either Amelia or Smith eyes. And really good spiders, they live a long time. The females can live like 35 plus years.
They're super
really
cute,
cool,
too.
beautiful from Mexico and in northern and South America. And I think you get them in Texas a little bit. Good pets. Tarantulas.
one.
You know, I will say this. I know people are like, oh, spiders scary. Great pets. You literally feed them once every week or two. Give them a little bit of water every once in a while. Clean their cage once a year. Like, they're great. They don't stink. They don't make noise. They don't get knocked up, and you have more of them. They're great. You don't hold them though. Don't treat them like a cat and dog. Think of them like a fish. They're cool to look at. Don't hold them. They won't fuck you up, but they don't see affection that way. They're not like, oh, love me. No, they're like, can I walk on this? Is this food?
That's where I would have fucked up. I wanted to pet it as soon as it hatched out of the space meteor.
Some people do, but be careful because you'll notice when it. So here's a little thing. If you're in the know, you'll know when it falls out of the meteor. It comes out of it. Its ass is peach, like a tan color, like on the top of its abdomen. Spiders from the New World, so North and South America, flick their abdomen and they throw hairs like fiberglass. And it can blind you and irritate your skin. Not like its chance of blinding you is really rare, but like it can irritate your throat, it can irritate your skin.
You'd have to be looking down the barrel to get blinded.
Yeah, like eye to the ass. The larger species are more dangerous because the fibers are larger, but it does act just like fiberglass. But
interesting.
This spider has been annoyed enough because it's got a bald patch. And that's where they rub enough, flick enough.
I would not doubt that every spider that they worked with on this movie was pissed off at some point.
Oh, yeah. But you're going to get that from me because I love them. And next time we do a spider show, like, so I'll grab one of the ones upstairs. I won't bring it out, but I'll bring the container. Anywho, that one that pops out, nobody notices. Then there's like another one that pops out later, which is a faunopelma. Most North American or like spiders in the continental U.S. are like that brownish. And when they're fresh, they're blackish brown. But that's most of them. Like most of them are a very browny black color. They're not super pretty and only appear west of the Mississippi naturally. Spiders do not appear naturally east of the Mississippi. So factoids for you. But anyway, they're a faunopelma, grammostola, very common species.
I've heard they're invasive. They actually come from another dimension. They drop down for space.
These
rocks.
Ones do. But the stunt spiders, the actual actors.
They didn't kill any, did they? Because there was that.
I think
there was that scene where she smacks at one and it pops like a balloon, but I swear there's like a cut. And I was hoping there was a cut.
There's later where he's in the field and he's got a shovel.
Oh, the shovel!
One. It does. That looks like it's
that looked kind of
Oh, I didn't. When I was watching that scene when he attacks the spider with the shovel, it doesn't look like there's a spider there at all. Like they took it out of the frame and you kind of had to use your imagination to say he killed it.
And maybe I misinterpreted because there's another spider movie in this era with William Shatner called
Kingdom of the Spiders. That one, they killed a shit ton of spiders.
I fucking hate that movie for that reason. I know it's a dumb, like people are like, that's stupid. Well, the problem is a lot of them
bunch of them that go out.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like tarantulas are falling from like a thing on the celying. Well, tarantulas aren't meant to do that. Tarantulas are a heavy-bodied organism, and I literally watched this scene and I see him hit, and you see hemolymph go on. I'm like, that thing's gonna die because it literally falls and its abdomen ruptures and it's gonna die.
This is a much better movie, even beyond its treatment of spiders.
Yeah, so that's my annoyance. I've seen it one time. If we talk about it here, I'll cover it, but I have no intentions of watching it again. Anyway, back to the movie. Enough of the rants for now. And yes,
is it on our wheel?
I don't think so. We can add it though. It's fine. I'm not like against it. That's just personal thing. But anyway,
it's okay.
Spiders, tarantulas, though they do have the eyes, it's mainly for like light and shadow detection. They're pretty much blind. Tarantulas, and most spiders have very horrible eyesight. They operate by near field vibration, so like vibration of the ground and movement of air around them. That's what they operate on. Except for jumping spiders. Jumping spiders have the best eyesight of all spiders, and that's why if you see a jumping spider, it'll actually look up at you because they recognize the shape.
Adorable. They're so cute.
Jumping spiders are fucking sweet.
They're so cute, dude.
They're great pets too. I don't keep them. I know people that do, and they're awesome pets as well. They're really
so
cool.
Tiny.
They're tiny. There's some good size. You can get some good size ones. Like you get like maybe like a 2-3 inches long, which that's a big fucking jumping spider. But
that's perfectly average. Before anyone has anything to say, it's perfectly average.
This at least 6 to 7 inches, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big spider, okay?
Big, huge. Anyway, now
Earthy
back
spider.
to the movie. No spider lesson over. So where the fuck were we? Oh,
I don't know.
The rocks, the spider falls out, and he's like, no, I said the rock is full of spiders and dollar signs because he takes the gem and fucking draws a dollar sign. Instead of just etching it on the glass, fucking draws a dollar sign.
How does that prove anything, by the way?
No, it doesn't.
I could take a regular rock and just carve into glass, like if I wanted to. Like, this doesn't prove jack shit.
Apparently what they think it is.
Oh, they say that diamonds can cut glass, but like in my eyes, I thought he was gonna like do the circle thing and then like push it out.
Thing.
Yeah, but instead he just draws the dollar sign. I'm like, I could have done that with a regular ass rock. Like
do that with a marker doesn't mean it's worth anything.
Right. So this is where Ev's like all over him. It's like, oh, we got the money, blah blah blah. And he's like, of course, this is my fucking money because it's my farm, blah blah blah. Even though technically, and she's like, well, we could be happy again, like before we lost the baby. And I'm like,
yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and this is where your comment earlier,
life beaten.
Life beaten.
Took it out.
Do you think that theoretically could have been what happened? It could have been because I don't know if
he's got a track record.
This is what pisses me off. Okay.
Yes.
So their marriage started falling apart because they lost a kid, right?
Yeah.
Why is he pissed off?
Yeah. What's he mad about?
I blames her for it.
That just makes him more of a piece of shit. Or maybe she just started drinking heavily because she lost the baby, or is it a mixture of losing the baby and her husband being a piece of shit? I think it's both.
Maybe because we don't know. Nothing talks about it. It's literally this is a throwaway line. You get this,
which is,
and that's
I kind of like stuff like that though, because it's kind of little subtle world building. That's how it is in real life, man. Crazy shit just happens. You just hear about it out of the corner of your eye. Just
no matter what.
Baby,
this fucking guy sucks.
He sucks.
And like, there's layers, and I will say that like this didn't have to be brought up at all, and they did, and it does add a little more context because you can sit and like think about like, oh. Is this from him possibly beating her? Is this from her drinking? Is her drinking because of the baby, or was it before the baby was born? I don't know.
Did a big spider snatch it from the crib? Who knows?
It did. It had to be. These damn spiders took my baby. Like, Ev, that was years ago. Like, what is wrong?
You
it's
need
not
to forgive the spiders.
They have a buddy cop, Ev and the spider. Ev and Charlotte, they team up, fight the other. They go in seal dimensional holes.
Wilbur.
Good stuff. I love it. I don't remember, but he talked about taking the gems into town or whatever to get them looked at, right? And I don't remember his cousin, yes, Billy,
Charlie
right?
Manson.
Yes,
yeah, I think it was.
So I don't remember the exact order of events, but he goes out in the back, finds the body of the motorcycle dude with a skeleton arm,
which looks super gnarly. Wasn't expecting it to be as violent as it was.
Yes,
it was very gooey.
Very gooey.
And instead of doing the right thing, of course, he buries him because he's like, what about the jewels and the weed? He's like, I'll bury him and not tell anybody except for Ev.
Yeah, and then he tells his wife, who he clearly doesn't care for.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly. And I think this is when he leaves because he goes out to the yard again. And I think that's when he kills the spider. Then he finds the body and he gets some more of the coconuts.
Yep.
And then he comes back to the house, talks about the dead body. I think that's when he leaves and goes to town. She stays. He goes and fucks a bitch. She takes her pants off and gets completely blitzed and tries to sleep. Yeah. And this is when a spider tries to touch her butt.
Yep.
And the spider attempts to, and she gets up. And then there's spiders everywhere. Oh no, this is when she opens her drawer.
Spider. Yeah, the hand puppet spider.
Oh, this was great.
That awesome.
I loved it.
So it was like Belial from Basket Case popping out. It was awesome.
It did. It's like a hairy Belial. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, is that a spider? Or is it just like a sentient carpet? Like, it's just like. She runs out of the house, just cheeks in the wind, right? Goes into the barn, which is more like looks like a small log cabin.
Yeah.
And then she like turns around and like this pair of Christmas lights turns on and like the space above the inside the fucking shed and just woo, the thing like shoots at her, but she like catches it.
Yeah.
And then she falls over and
the larger than average spider.
Is this the spider though that becomes the massive one?
I don't know. Is it that one or is it the one in their dresser?
I think the one that attacks her is the one that eventually, like, I think as it eats, it gets bigger. I don't think they say that, but
I'll take that.
So that had to be the one that killed the biker then, and the cows.
It had to have been.
Okay, that makes sense. That checks out. I'll allow it. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, and then it's like the next day comes around, like after Kester had, Matt had sex with the lady, comes back home because he took the jewels to her, like the rocks.
He gave her one
to her house. Yeah, but then he leaves with them. He's like, "Here's your rock." And he's like, "Okay." So she doesn't get spiders in her house.
No,
good. Spider pods are bad these time of year. Just go, oh fuck, spider pods, get those out of here. Spray your yard.
Where are they?
Maybe, I don't know. Don't eat the gems inside. So anyway, he goes back home.
Don't smoke them either.
Don't do that. This is where we get more. Fuck, I don't know. This is where he's macking on his sister-in-law.
Yeah, he tries to bribe
spanking
her with the diamond that he has now been told is worth like $8. But she doesn't know that, I guess. But he's like, he's really pushing. Well, what does he say? It's really creepy. He got like a really gross line about it, like trying to bribe her. Like, this could be yours if you're nice to me or something.
Yeah, because he says, Perkins ever give you one of these? And it was like that one of the diamonds.
It looks like broken glass.
Right? I think Billy's full of shit. Like, I think these are actual diamonds to some extent. That's why he ends up
assuming that was
going
to happen at some point. Yeah,
he's a shady piece
reveal.
of shit. Let's see. This is where we find out that this is the synopsis for the whole movie. Rock from outer space hits planet, causes a massive explosion, which causes a massive gravitational influx, which causes a micro black hole, which sucks in debris from our side and gifts us spiders. Yep. Have spiders.
But we already have spiders.
Yeah, but these are space
I give
spiders.
you sediment and I give you ditchweed and grass from our planet. You get intergalactic spiders. Yeah, that's a fair trade. And that's kind of the whole crux of the movie at this point. I'm kind of find my notes where I was. There we go. Kester gets in his backyard again, and I put this. Kester gets pulled into the bloody orifice.
Yep.
So a giant spider comes up out of nowhere. A giant fucking spider.
An actual giant spider has invaded.
A Volkswagen bug with a giant spider on top of it, which is
what it was. That's literally what it is. And I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
In the title.
Somebody's like, listen,
for a good chunk of this movie, I was going, where's the giant spider? Where is
So that's giant to you? Okay. And then you finally get the V-dub rolling up.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shit.
You're like, wait a
huge.
Was this like the concept design? Like, I want a kindergarten class. I'm sorry, 5th grade class to design a spider for me. And this is as far as we're taking it. There'll be no further development. Just
they
that
had a
concept.
paper mache and dreams.
Yep, it's a little
fuzzy.
fuzzy.
How they shot it though, because it's like it's a car, and I didn't catch it. But the IMDb trivia mentions tire tracks behind it, which I did not see myself. But
on the baseball field, you can see them.
That's awesome. But the way they shoot it, it's always either like there's like grass in the front or like crowds running away from it. So
purposely did that.
That's a really I like that. That's smart. I wouldn't have think.
They couldn't get certain
wheels if I made it.
Right, they couldn't get certain shots in focus, but they made sure that there were certain things in front of the spider so you couldn't tell it was a car.
Exactly.
Cover those hubcaps.
Big brain priorities.
They may be intergalactic spiders, but they'll know a VW emblem.
Damn you, Germans!
This was Hitler's final party trick. Intergalactic spiders powered by air-cooled Volkswagen engines.
It just came 30 years too late.
He would have loved it.
Oh, I'm sure he would have. Maybe if they were blonde-haired, blue-eyed, he would have been all about it.
That was the next phase.
First we get the spiders, then we breed the right.
Then we dye them.
Oh God. So I do like the amount of blood they use.
They do. There's a bit. Yeah.
Like, they're just pumping the blood out of the mouth.
It's that classic 70s blood too.
Yeah, especially when Kester gets eaten. It's just like oozing out of the spider's mouth.
In the mouth, it's like whoop whoop.
Oh, I love
the
fangs that are just constantly like moving around.
Yeah, I do. I will, dude. Listen, I know this is like gross, but I was gonna put something in my notes about like, damn it, why did I bring this up?
Gonna say
the way
it's too late.
Pulled in, I was like, dude, this is like he's getting eaten by a vagina that's menstruating. That's exactly what I thought of, and I was like,
why?
It was just there. I'm sorry. I was like, that's why I put the bloody orifice. He just kind of gets. I just feel like there's like two dudes like get in here and just start pulling him. Like, all right, we got your hands, we got your legs. We'll just slowly pull you in.
For reasons that
blood.
definitely aren't related to what Dan just said. You guys ever seen the movie Bread and Circus?
Nope.
No, I don't even know.
Look
what
up
fuck
the
that
poster,
is.
but not right now.
Bread and Circus.
Yeah, look it up when we're not on camera. We're not being recorded. Good movie though.
God, you're just tempting me to do it. Like, stop.
No, you can. You can. Don't
God.
screen record.
No, it would be on the phone.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Anyway, now 2004 or so, if it helps.
No, you're good. You're good. So Billy shows up at the house, Terry Kester's house. Terry is there. She walks in topless. Yep. More titties I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, was not.
These were
that
straight up titties,
out and about.
Yeah, there was
70s
no
titties.
Yeah. And essentially, boy, this is where we get the kissing cousins, because Billy wants to hook up with her, and she's like wants nothing to do with them except for to identify and or sell the rock to. And she's like, dude, we're not even related. But he's like, we could still be kissing cousins. And he's like really sold on this part of the story.
Like she diffuses it to be like, well, it's not like incestual. And he's like, yeah, but what if it was though? Wouldn't that be cool? Like, why did he take it in that
direction?
Why did
you have to go backwards? Like
we moved on. Why
she was trying to make it not weird, and you made it weird. We didn't talk. I mean, we did mention the fact that Kester like flirts with her, and the whole thing's like, oh, I wish I married you instead of your sister. And she was like, I was 11 years old. And he's like, well, you're not 11 now. And I was like, oh no. And then he says something to her to the point where she answers with her bra size.
Yeah, it's because he was like, oh, you don't look like an 11 anymore. And then she like, no, now I'm lists all the measurements. I don't understand.
And I was like, oh no.
Why are you feeding? Do not do that.
Yeah.
Don't feed the wildlife.
Very unsafe. Very unsafe.
No. Like, she does this even with Billy. I'm like, fucking stop, please.
Yeah. Billy looks like he's incompetent and a weirdo, though. Kester would have, like, burgered her out back. I don't trust him at all.
No. This is the kind of guy that steals her panties and, like, smells it. Like,
I thought that was the spider.
The spider would steal the panties. Or would he smell the spider?
He was in the drawer.
No, he was in the panty drawer.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in there.
Oh. Well, I guess he'd have to go for Ev's panties. Unless there's another spider. Maybe they're panty spiders.
Maybe.
Terrifying concept.
Well, okay. I was gonna say maybe maybe they only target women, because only a woman gets killed by that specific spider. Because we see it again, another big one like that, but it's very brief here in just a second. So Billy
misogynistic
leaves.
Spiders. I can't believe
they have to be.
It was bad enough for the NASA guy.
Yep, panty spiders. That's where they got that. Like, we could be sexist too, but with murder.
We learned it from watching you.
You're setting a bad example for this plane of existence, I guess. They're interdimensional, damn it. They don't understand our ways. Start spraying them with raid. That actually makes them stronger. The reverse spiders. I don't know.
Not the reverse spider.
Let's see. Hold on. I referred to the incest talk about, I call it trailer talk in my notes. So
those walls are thin too.
Very thin. So he leaves because he originally came there. Billy came to like figure out where the rocks came from, and she has no fucking clue. She doesn't know.
She doesn't even know about them.
No. So Billy leaves, but there's like I think he takes one with him, or like a spider gets in his car. I can't remember, and it like busts open on his trek away, and he's like, oh, like spider like all over the road. I'm like, it's right there, dude. Just,
I was like
when a bee gets in your car,
just like
go away,
push it away, or like maybe grab a leg and throw it. I don't know, but like this is way too dramatic for what he's fighting with.
They're very docile, all things considered.
They really are,
dude.
Like,
I wanted it to come out of the back seat like Chucky and Child's Play 2, where he's like choking that dude out, but instead it's just spider legs wraps around the dude's neck and like chokes him. But instead it's just like
Tunneler from Puppet Master 3, like busts through him while he's driving. That would have been cool, but no.
Yes,
he crashes his car and explodes though in like the most massive fireball of all time.
And he gets time to get out.
He has time to get out and go into a building.
Yeah.
Before that, he drives through the spider web of the panty spider. Why is
Are
it there?
spider webs flammable? Is that real, or did I make that up?
Like Kamunga, like from Son of Godzilla.
Yeah, maybe. What am I thinking? I feel like I've seen something where spider webs burn like a lot. I'm thinking of Metro, the games.
Maybe. Well, they do that in Son of Godzilla. Could they burn the web?
Maybe that's what it was.
Probably. There could be other stuff. I mean, it's just protein strands. Like, I mean, in theory, it'll burn like anything else.
What's more flammable than that?
Normally gas. But
yeah, it's gas.
But what I'm wondering is, like, what if instead of like the little spider like gently touching his leg, causing him to drive into a gas station and kill himself, it's Parker's idea, but I'm gonna twist a little bit. It's like the spider comes out from behind the seat, like puts a leg around its neck, and the other leg has like a knife, puts it to his neck. It's like, take me to the woman's dormitory. Like, what the fuck? They really are panty spiders. I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Amazing.
So he dies. Just, it's pretty funny, like, realistically. And this movie I want to talk about this movie loves AMCs because they're fucking everywhere. Not the movie theater, the debunked American Motor Company. They are fucking everywhere in this movie, dude.
Were they debunked at the time? Did they get them on a discount or something? That's why they bought some.
Not yet. They didn't dissolve into the 80s, which they were.
Damn.
They were purchased. They were purchased by Renault, and part of Jeep was sold to Chrysler. Jeep was sold to Chrysler. AMC was purchased by Renault, absorbed, and then phased out of existence. Sometime in the late 80s, early 90s, I think is when AMC ultimately was just fucking gone, which sucks because they had some really cool cars.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them in that giant spider invasion movie. Really
yeah, dude. The one kid drives like a big ass Ambassador. We got the fucking Cherokee 2-door, and then there's a real quick shot of like a 72-3-4 Matador 2-door. It's like sweet. It's when the spider attacks the town.
Yeah.
He's like backing his car up. Yep. It's just cool. It's cool. Anyway, so gas station explosion. I do make a note about sweet 2-door Jeep Cherokee. And then it's this giant spider hunting season. Because I believe after this whole scene is where Terry is in her house and she actually puts some fucking shirt on, at least, and then gets a foot like reaches in the house.
Like attacks her and like knocks the house down.
It takes the whole building down.
Yeah. It's like, let me teach you. I want to tell you about our Lord and Savior, and like starts like fucking breaking the house.
Dude, she's Ripley from Alien because her ass her ass is hanging out the whole time this is happening.
You think that's where they stole that from?
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, so all that shit happens, and then it's the big spider, of course.
Yep.
And she's like presumed dead. And I believe this is where Perkins.
He shows up and starts shooting at it. You can see it in the distance.
A mile away.
Yeah, just kind of like
lever gun, doosh, shoots it. Then puts a little hole and he like pulls her out of the wreckage, I guess.
Yep.
She doesn't die, I don't think.
No, she gets brought to the hospital, and then that's kind of it. She does. It's the Jaws 3 effect when Leah Thompson gets attacked by the shark and then goes to the hospital, and then her and Sean Brody never come back in the movie.
Well, they're not going back to the spiders. They don't.
No more spider for
blowing
you.
That.
Then that I made the mega spider attacks Terry, brings down the house.
Put your finger on the line that you have stopped, so that when you keep looking up to talk about whatever scene you're at,
I'm sorry,
you don't lose your spot every time.
I know. I got fucking tiny ass. I write itty bitty. I'm sorry.
If we were smart, we would just transcribe our notes on the computer. But I never thought about that until just now. That's
nonsense. Witchcraft, I tell you. So essentially, Vance and the other doctor, Langer want to shower the hole with neutrons. Let that phrase sink.
Nothing like a neutron showered hole.
Oh yeah, there's more terms like
I heard it's very beneficial for your health.
They say that. I can never do the handstand, so I wouldn't know.
No, and you really got to spread them real wide. You got to make sure it gets full impact to that hole.
Yeah, direct.
And
this is where the Hicks show up. It says the Hicks. I put in my note the Hicks are going spider rustling. So literally,
they get like a whole like spider lynch mob cooked up.
They do. They fucking do. Like we can't hang them. They don't have necks.
The funniest thing is when this deputy or sheriff or whatever the hell this dude is trying to stop the mob from going out. And everybody's like, yeah, fuck you. And he's just like, shut up. And then one guy goes, no, you shut up. And he like runs into his truck.
I must have missed that. I don't remember that line. That's great. So they're essentially going to go kill the spiders because they're trying to kill everybody else. This is where everybody's like, "There's a giant spider." Blah blah blah. This is real shit. So, spider, they're trying to go get them, and this is where we get our Jaws moments, where this giant spider attacks like the Gleason Fest, and they're like playing baseball and grilling chicken and hot dogs, and they're just.
Dude,
listen,
that chicken looks so fucking good.
Dude, it does. Like
you can see the glisten on that shit.
The huge rack, they're just douching it down with like butter and stuff.
This was an actual festival. Like this is a real town in Wisconsin where they actually filmed this movie.
That's the thing with this guy too, because Twister's Revenge has another scene like that. It's like the quote unquote shoot the rodeo scene where it's like there's an event going on in town. Let's go get B-roll, and that's like known for that. So I guess that's just his technique, and it's kind of smart.
Yeah, and that straight up B-roll. Together. And that 10 to 15 second shot of this dude just glistening some chicken on this grill.
Blazing it.
Like,
dude,
okay.
I will tell you, this scene actually makes me a little nostalgic because my grandfather is from a town called Swanton. Well, he lived just outside of Swanton, Nebraska. And it literally 100 people, maybe, give or take. And we'd have Swanton days. It was like right in the summer. I think it was like July or August. And it wasn't much. It was just the main strip downtown, like one of the few paved roads in the entire fucking town. And we used to they'd have like water dunk and food, and then they'd have like volleyball down at the co-op, which is just down the road. And it just reminds me of those, like that kind of event like that in a really small town where the community just kind of comes together and people have a good time. And then
all the kids were lining up to ride the giant spiders.
Yeah. They just come out of the field. Like I was thinking the same thing. They're playing baseball, blah, blah, blah. And then like I was like, when's the buildup? Like we're getting it. This is our 4th of July weekend swimming scene. This is our Jaws thing. And they're just playing baseball. And next thing you know, dude, this fucking Volkswagen engine fires up. Just fucking the spiders like whipping shitters out of the field into this baseball game. Kids just go.
I hear
running,
the distant hum of a spider engine fast approaching.
This was Stephen King's inspiration for that scene in Maximum Overdrive.
Are you serious?
I don't know. It makes sense if that was the case.
Yeah,
I'm choosing to believe.
I'm going to ask him if I ever have the opportunity to meet Stephen King. I'm going to sit down and be like, "Sir, I know people ask you questions about all of these obvious movies and books that you've been a part of, but I really need to know, was the baseball scene in Maximum Overdrive influenced by the baseball scene in the giant spider invasion?" And if he says yes, I will be like,
have you black bagged on the spot. You'd be thrown in a van, never to be seen again.
Yeah, you would be.
Maybe that's why Pennywise is a spider.
Maybe, but I also,
who's to say?
If I can make him laugh, if that question makes him laugh, then I feel like I've accomplished something.
He'd love that. He'd love that.
It's so good.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. Yeah, but it's a cool scene. Like everybody runs. You see this giant fucking spider just rolling down the road and shit like that.
Yeah.
Attacking Gleason, Wisconsin, wherever the fuck that's at. Oh God, what are we? The hole has been so the idea is Vance and Langer had to find the hole. They had to find out the origin of the damn it.
The origin of the hole.
All I know is that every time
Family Guy
on what?
Family Guy. Dude, women have a third hole. It's right here behind the knee. You have to look at it just the right way. It's like the entrance of Hogwarts or whatever. It's just you have to look at it.
That's the spider hole. You got to look at it from the right angle.
All I will tell you is that every time these two are on the screen, I was bored. I was so fucking bored with what they were doing.
They almost had chemistry, but they didn't.
No. There was no chemistry. There was no enthusiasm. She had more enthusiasm than he did. He was lacking all of that. He was bored, like I said in the beginning. Just looked and acted bored.
Here's got some more notes for you. It says, this is where we cut to the mob post Gleason, or Gleason's still getting attacked or whatever. And I have a note that says, the mob can't be stopped. They demand the hole. Which is fair. Cat.
They demand the hole.
There's a cat in the background.
Oh, there he is. It's Floyd. Floyd, go away from the comic books. You can't even read.
Get over here, you son of a bitch. So yeah, they demand
is this the second time we see the mob where it's like dark, it's like downtown,
outside the movie theater?
Outside the movie theater. Okay, this is where Sheriff Skipper shows up and is he's like, "There's too many," and I love the ADR because literally it doesn't match anything to what they're actually saying.
There were a few moments like that really made me feel like I was like getting early onset schizophrenia or something, because like It almost matched, but then it didn't, and the voice was like slightly uncanny. Fucked with me.
And they're not saying any of what they're actually saying.
No, none.
Oh, if you pay on the marquee of the theater, it was Death Race 2000.
Yes,
Hell
and there's
yeah.
a Jaws.
No, that's a classic.
There's a Jaws quote in this movie. He literally goes, "Hey, Vance, have you ever seen the movie Jaws? This spider would make that shark look like a goldfish." And I went, "This movie came out 4 months after Jaws."
Yep.
Like this guy must have saw the movie while writing must have saw Jaws in the theater and then went home and wrote a couple pages of the script and went, "We have to include a Jaws quote." Like you quoted a movie that wasn't even in there. Like you couldn't even watch it at home yet.
No. So
it's
this was like
the Young Gary remake where it's like compared to this guy, Godzilla's a pussy, and it came out like the same year as Godzilla 98.
Yeah.
Had the same font.
It's true fact.
Same font.
It did. This is actually the quote you're talking about, Parker, the Jaws quote. It's actually after. It's when there's like one of those street takeover events where someone always gets hit by a car doing a donut. Like that's what's happening right now with the mob, except they're in matadors, and then the spider shows the fuck up, and then like a bunch of people get smoked, and they're like pulling bodies off the street, like the spider's running away, and that's when the sheriff's like the Jaws reference.
Yeah,
I'm like, Sheriff, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'm like,
it's like, Sheriff, I haven't seen that. It's still in theaters right now. I haven't had a chance.
And all he does,
not spoiling the movie.
And all he does is get in his car and just drive up to the spider and just honk at it a few times.
Yeah, like listen, I've only got 2 more bullet points in this for my notes, so we can get through this real quick. And this is where the sheriff. So essentially, Vance calls his buddy in Texas and says, "Load up the hole duster, and we're gonna lace it with neutrons. Get it ready. Get the helicopter guys gonna come pick us up. We're going to mark the spot with a flare. That's where he needs to do shit." And so it cuts to the helicopter guy gets it, takes off. Vance and Langer have to go back to the hole, which there's looters.
There's just guys looters there. I was like, were these guys part of this movie? Were they actually in this movie, or were they just there and they were like, "We're trying to film this. Can we try to get these guys out of here?"
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. These are our spider eggs, coconuts. Anyway, so then the sheriff shows up with them. They have to get the flares. And the sheriff's like, "I'll just strike the spider." And
this is the funniest thing I've
This
ever
isn't
seen
Sheriff Skipper either, people. When you're listening, this isn't different. This is the other sheriff or deputy or whatever the hell this guy is.
Yes,
this is the expendable one.
Dude, he just like revolver, do.
Why is he so close to this thing?
I don't know.
He goes up like 3 feet from the face of the spider, and it's just like, this is as far a range as this gun gets.
Yeah, I know. It's like, this is the only way I can shoot. Watch him just be a really bad shot. He has to be close. But then his
eyesight's really bad. He's like, I can't see.
Yeah. I left my glasses at the department. But like his like fallback of after he dumps his 6 rounds is he throws his gun out of it, takes his belt off, and starts disciplining the spider.
Shit out of it, dude.
No, bad spider. If you had a can of spray bottle, it would have worked better.
He learned it from Kester, I'm sure.
I'm just very confused why he just didn't run away after. Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna go now.
6
Have you
shots
ever tried to outrun a V-dub bug?
Oh my god, dude.
Now you cover up the vents in the back and it can't breathe and it explodes. That's how it works.
The miracle that didn't happen with that carpet.
So
you kill like half your crew accidentally blowing up your big spider car.
We'll talk about that in a minute. For sure. So my notes say he disciplines the spider, then attempts to sympathize and give it a hug, and then dies.
Oh, he gets he gets eaten. Bloody.
So like the spider comes up to him, like gets close, and he just starts like swinging and shit. And then he clearly grabs onto the spider. It's like the spider's picking up. He clearly grabs, like that's where he's like hugging
power
it.
Of love.
Yeah, and then it looks like he's kind of like tucking himself under on purpose, and then that's when he gets pulled in, and you're like, the blood. And I was like, okay, Sheriff. The hug was not a good idea. Neither was the belt or the punching.
My favorite thing was...
I respect the belt.
My favorite thing was the sheriff and Vance, they're going to go to the hole. But he literally
right
turns to Langer and he's like, "Oh, I forgot the flares. Can you go back and get them?" And I was like, "You were just on the radio with the other sheriff, or no? You were just on the radio with the guy in the helicopter that you were going to shoot a flare, and then you end up forgetting the flare."
You're not me, dude. It's only cute when I do it. It's not funny when you do it. So they essentially get their flares. Sheriff dies. Apparently, if they cut off the hole, if they plug the hole, as men should know how to do, if they plug the hole, it cuts off the spider's power.
And the spider melts.
It's like, yeah, and all the spiders die. It's like Phantom Menace style, or like Avengers.
That was a weird melt, too. That was gooey.
Dude,
that was
eyes?
like body melt shit.
He shoots the flare into the hole. They pepper the hole. The spider reverse explodes.
Yeah,
and
that was
melts.
really weird.
It's like on fire, burning. The flames pull into itself. It starts smoking and then melts.
It's like it melts like the Necronomicon and the Deadites at the end of Evil Dead 1 too. It's like oatmeal and like fucking chocolate syrup and goo. Gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
Mm-hmm. And then it ends on a still.
Yeah, and that's the end of the sequel to Charlotte's Web.
It's got one of those classic like martial arts movie endings where the monster, the bad guy dies, and it's just like the end, like right across the screen.
That's all monster movies. That's like the majority of monster movies.
I'm starting to pick up on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we got the pastor, which has appeared one other time. He appeared a couple times in the movie, very briefly, doing a narration. It actually reminds me a little bit of the end of the original Dawn of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah. I guess
it's where they have
the
like
radio.
It's the stills with I can't remember his name, the main dude's body, and then it's the mob and the one dude talking over everything.
Yep.
That's just what it reminds me of. But that's it. That's fucking giant spider invasion.
In a world filled with bad movies, two men risk it all to bring you a podcast that covers the very worst of cinema.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Join these unlikely heroes as they deep dive into Z-movie classics.
I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away.
Cheesy action films.
I will send you to hell. I've been there for 10 years. Ah!
Badly dubbed Italian horror.
Mother, this closet smells of death.
Right through to modern cinematic catastrophes.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
Dominic Lawton.
Oh my God!
Can be wild.
We have such sights to show you.
The Bad Movie Cult. Available every 2 weeks wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, Parker, what do you got to say about it?
This movie's hilarious. It's just it's so dumb. But I couldn't help but laugh at just all the performances and just the wacky storyline and just like the Vance and Langer subplot, like them, and it's like they were just so boring. Like I didn't give a crap about any of this. The most exciting people in this movie were the supporting characters who had no names. They just ran around trying to kill this spider because everybody who was a main character kind of sucked.
Yep.
They did nothing. But this movie is hilarious. This movie definitely deserved a riff tracks, a MST3K episode. I mean, this movie is prime real estate for those, type of programs, and I think it was a good time. It's definitely one of those movies I'd like to be like, guys, get a buddy over, just like that's a watch along movie we do maybe one day of just us absolutely hammering on it because it's so funny.
We'll hammer that whole.
I had a good time. I definitely want to sit down and rewatch it.
Mikey?
Yeah, I guess I had seen it because when I went to go rate it on Letterboxd, I had a rating there. I do not remember watching this, so I don't know how long it's going to stick with me. I'll forget about it in a week. But
did you change
while
your rating?
You're watching it? No, it was a 3, and I'm keeping it a 3. I think that's pretty fair.
All right, fair.
But it was a lot of fun though. It's it leans a little more into the exploitation aspects that I wasn't expecting. There's boobies, there's gore, there's explosions constantly, and it's got like a tone that you can tell that they know what they're doing. They're not like playing it completely straight, but they're not leaning into it so much that it stops being funny. Except Skipper, but he's infallible. Skipper just nails it. It kind of
I wish he would have gotten
of,
eaten.
no, you can't do that to Skipper. No. What if he just wakes up at the end and it was all a bad dream? He's still on the island.
Yeah, oh,
that makes a lot of sense. This man did nothing, by the way. The Sheriff Skipper,
he did
does
shtick.
This
he
much.
did lots of shtick.
What if he wakes up on the island and he's like, oh god, he rolls over and there's like Gilligan rolled away from him. He's like, buddy, little buddy, you okay? And he rolls over and he's just covered with a Gilligan hat. That works too. Yes, yes. Okay,
but no, it's fun. I do like it. Not one that I think I'll rush out and buy, but if I'm ever bored and I want another spider movie, because usually my go-to is like big ass spider, and this kind of reminds me of that one.
This has
it's got like similar kind of. Does it?
Sure does.
Well, maybe I should run out and buy it. We'll
how
see.
Much is
I did
it?
Just get. Yeah, how much is it?
Probably like 20. Probably like $20.
Hey,
God,
that's worth it.
Cheaper.
No, that's worth it. 4K, getting that full resolution spider car. That's worth it.
$20.99.
That's probably what that's not bad.
I'd definitely recommend it. Yeah, for that price, for sure. I liked it a lot. What about you, Dan?
Oh boy.
Personal.
So my dad called me. My dad called me. I talked to my brother about it. I talked to my coworkers about it. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that I fucking told them. I grew up and I watched this movie, and I remember watching this movie one fucking time when I was a kid. And I think it sucked ass then, and I still think it sucks ass now. And this is weird for me. You know how sympathetic I usually am for these kind of movies, especially if spiders. I don't know why, as prolific as like in culture and film and just everything spiders are, they just don't make very good spider movies. But
this
I
guy
will
hasn't
say
seen Lavalantula. You can tell. Never seen
Lavalantula.
That's the movie that literally started playing after I was done with this, because I the first time I watched this movie, I fell asleep towards the end, and when I woke up, that was the movie that was playing. Was that Lavalantula?
When the fuck did they get firepower?
Like, what is going on?
I have seen my fair share. I've seen ice spiders. I've never seen Lavalantula.
There's a lot of bad ones. I was actually thinking of bringing that up. I just watched Spiders and Spiders 2 not long ago, and they were not great.
Listen, there's one I watch. I'm just going to toss it out for anybody that's not seen this. This is a shit fest of a film. It's called Arachnia. It's from like 2003.
Arachnia.
It's a garbage ass movie. But anyway, my dad rented it. We watched it. It was shit. But I would like to revisit it. It's been about 20 years. Anyhow, there are things I appreciate more about this movie, because when I was a kid, I was like, I just want to see giant spiders. And like, it's not just giant spiders. It's
a giant spider.
Giant
one,
spider.
singular.
There's like small town politics, and then like, you know, the hierarchy of a trailer park or whatever.
There's small town politics?
I don't know. There's like the sheriff and shit. I guess
that's not
like
small town politics. That's like no.
Yeah, because it's a sheriff.
The sheriff not doing his job.
Drama.
It's not even the fact that it's not the fact that he's not doing his job because, you know, they're having this festival that they can't cancel because it'll, you know, they'll lose money for the summer or whatever, like, you know, Jaws and every other Jaws clone. This was just incompetent sheriff who's just, I don't know how I got this job. I think my daddy had it once and it passed down to me. Like, that was how it worked.
Yeah,
he's like the
only guy
bumbling cops from The Last House on the Left, or Last House on the Left, the bumbling cops in that, the original.
Yep.
That makes sense. But I just, like I said, there's things I do appreciate more that I didn't care for as a kid. I like that, like I said, I didn't know about the violence. I don't remember the blood. I don't remember like a lot, or the nudity really fucking shocked me. But like, and there's like things where they try to elevate it, like certain little bits of subtext, and not the science. Like most of the science I fucking hate in this movie, because like you said, it's boring. Like, they can make it interesting, but it's just fucking boring. Except peppering the hole. That was it. Like that was
that's classic. You gotta pepper the hole.
Gotta pepper the hole. Yeah. Anyway, so this is not what I plan on revisiting. I will not buy a 4K for it. I will say the trailers look nice. Give it, at least it once. It's on fucking Tubi. It's on Prime, whatever. Just go fucking watch it one time and watch the fucking spider from it. You'll get it. It's a short movie. It's like an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes, whatever the fuck it is. It's really short. So just give it one shot. Let us know what you think. Again, I have a little bit of a history being disappointed with this film, and I guess it's kind of like always lingered in the back of my head. And I guess I'm to be damned of letting it go. It was cool to see the actual tarantulas though, because I know what they are, and I'm like, that's neat. But yeah, just go buy a real spider. Just to have that as a pet.
Just watch that. Cool. Put a TV screen behind it. Play some tiny buildings. It'll have fun.
Yeah, give it some food, and they dance. After they eat, they dance. That's true facts. I shit you not. But anyhow, Parker, poster. We need a poster? We got poster stuff?
Yeah, we got posters.
I gotta look it up.
The most popular poster is the one that you guys, if you're watching on YouTube right now, is the one I have posted on the video version. It's literally, I mean, anytime you type this movie into anything, that's the first poster you get. It's the giant spider going through a city, and there's other big spiders on top of buildings, and you have like fires in the background, and you have people in suits and dresses running down the street. There's cars on fire. No, this movie was not that. There were cars that blew up
remotely.
But this also took place in Wisconsin, in small town Wisconsin, not in cityscape. This poster is not. I mean, this poster is badass.
Yeah, it's sick as hell.
Yeah, it looks cool.
And the tagline is creeping, clawing, crushing.
I like how they use clawing. That's weird.
Yeah.
Is that weird to anybody else?
They don't really have claws, no. I guess they have those little weird tiny little hooks they climb with, like on their...
Yeah, technically, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just going to say, if you look at the poster of this movie, you'll
be disappointed.
You'll be disappointed when you actually watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poster, badass movie, not as much.
Also, there's 2 spiders on the poster, and there's only like the one in the movie. It's a giant spider singular.
Yep.
Well, go look at the Japanese poster.
Oh, that's cool. It's the same poster pretty much, except for it just shows one spider. But it's the same guy. It's that same guy in the suit and the same woman in the dress.
Yep.
And it also says the giant spider invasion, tiny, tiny letters over on the right side.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Cooler.
To be honest, Japanese posters usually look cooler than the American
they
posters.
usually do.
I like the green lights in the sky, and the helicopter's just kind of a silhouette there. The spider looks way better in this one than he does in that first poster.
Well, I'd be even more disappointed if I saw that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So, on that note, do you guys think... I'm assuming the Japanese poster really nails it. But what about?
It doesn't nail what the movie is, though. Like, it's cool.
No,
like the posters,
it nails the quality.
Yeah, the posters are cool. I think that's our main thing. Is the posters are cool. The movie's not. It does not equal to the poster.
Yes, because that's what was on the front of the VHS.
Skipper's not even in there.
Yeah.
No, it should just be his boat flying in the background.
Yeah, it's got the spotlight on the spider.
There's a Spanish version. It's just called Spider. Le Horrible Invasion. I guess that's French, not Spanish.
Close.
The poster for that looks pretty cool. It's literally a woman engulfed in web, and then there's just smaller tarantulas on her.
Well, that's a little more accurate.
That's a little bit more accurate. That's probably the closest you're going to get to what the movie actually is. But
yeah,
I would say the main poster of the movie is not equal to the movie.
Except
tarantulas to see it.
Fucking do that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying.
I don't think they knew. I don't think they knew
I gotta be that guy. I'm sorry.
Gotta be the spider guy.
I gotta be the spider guy.
Gotta be the spider guy.
I guess is it time to do the wheel then?
No, it's not, Dan.
Oh no.
Because this is our episode for September. Next month is our episode for October. And it's Angela's month, which means she gets to pick which movie we cover for the Monster Zone. Plus, she gets to pick all of our episodes for that month, pretty much. So, yeah, Angela's going to go through the wheel and pick the exact movies she wants to cover for October. So
very nice.
No wheel spin for this one, which is always disappointing because I love the wheel spin.
Can you make the noise for me at least? I missed the noise.
I can't. It's got to capture my screen. I'll hit it off camera. We'll add it. I'll just.
You're fine. You're fine.
We'll make it happen.
But now I got to prepare though. I didn't know the show worked that way. If February gets to be my month, I will peek at the wheel and pull something heinous off.
So Angela hits a very big milestone in life. So she gets her own month.
Dang. Very proud of her.
You know what? Maybe next year we'll give everybody their own week, month. I don't know. We've never done it.
Oh boy.
But maybe we'll start next year.
I don't know what she did, but I'm proud of her and I'm excited to talk to her about it.
We're not Give Me Back My Action horror movies where everyone gets their own month.
We can't be trusted with that.
That's
they can barely be trusted with it.
Because Dan's gonna make us like the lowest downloaded month of all time because he's just gonna pick movies no one fucking knows.
Yeah, I will. By God,
that's his goal.
Be all 50s movies.
That's his goal. Like,
and mine'll just be a one-man show because I'll pick the stuff that you can't possibly find.
Well, see, yeah, at least like you can find the shit I like, but like nobody will watch it. His stuff, like he'll be like, what? Who?
What even
I
is
can't
that?
even find it on like the torrent sites.
Good Lord. Torrents,
my
Lord.
God. All right. Well, before we go, I guess I should do the end of show stuff. Make sure to follow us.
Do it.
On social media at Dissect That Film or Dissect That Film Pod. We're Dissect That Film Pod on Instagram and Threads. Make sure to go to patreon.com/Dissect That Film and support us if you can. For a single $1, you can get uncut versions of episodes, normal show, Monster Zone, all that fun. We're going to be doing more polls. And then we have a $3 tier, which we're actually going to be doing a little bit more over there on the $3 tier. We're going to be starting to do some watch alongs at least once a month, which is going to be fun. So yeah, it's we got some stuff in the works. We're recording this way in advance, so hopefully what I'm saying comes true.
Can Mikey come?
Of course he can.
Yeah.
And
well, hopefully by the time this comes out, the giant spiders haven't actually invaded, because then it'll be a little too topical.
Yeah, right.
That's fair.
Make sure to go to youtube.com/Dissect That Film if you want to check out the video versions of our episodes. Make sure to, like the video, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Even if you don't watch, go over there. If you're on YouTube, just subscribe to the channel. It makes me feel good. We're very close. I think we're like 14 or 15 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty exciting.
We'll do it.
We're so close. I can smell it. And just remember, we are now a bi-weekly show. So we are going to be doing, so it's literally Dissect That Film Pod, Monster Zone, Dissect That Film, Monster Zone. It's going to be an interesting format going forward, at least for the foreseeable future. So make sure to check out the Monster Zone, because it's going to be dropping on Fridays now instead of Mondays. So in place of a normal Dissect That Film podcast episode, you're going to be getting a Monster Zone episode. So make sure you still download the new episode on Fridays. Make sure you check them out, because the Monster Zone doesn't get as much love as the other show, and we want to kind of get it to that point. So make sure to listen, because even if you didn't watch the movie, our conversations are still a great time. Dan's breakdowns are always fun. So
I learned a lot about spiders today.
Yeah. And make sure, you leave us your comments and your suggestions and anything. Cause like this show, we're like realistically over 20 episodes into the show now, but we're still new. So if you have suggestions for Dan on things you'd like to see, maybe we incorporate into the Monster Zone, or ways that we could kind of not fully change it, but kind of tweak it, send it his way, and he can come up with a decision to change it, or, take your suggestions, to the next level. So, I don't know what else I got. Make sure you listen to the other show.
Sounds pretty good.
I always forget to shout out the other show, the Dissect That Film podcast, our original show. Make sure to check that out.
Dan's even shilling it today. He's got the shirt.
Yeah, he does.
How many people actually, I'm curious, is there anybody on here that listens to this and not the main podcast? They shouldn't, but I'm just curious, are there people that just
I thought you were asking me. I was like, I listen to it all.
No,
I
know us. Yeah. I know out of us, yes. But I meant like listeners.
I know
like
Daniel Collins does. He lets us know.
Hell yeah, Dan.
So
better than Dan
Kessler.
Yeah,
Kester Jurgens. I don't know. I don't fucking remember his name.
Fuck him.
Fuck that guy, or he'll fuck your sister
and your cousin. Watch out.
Yep.
Mikey
cousins.
Mikey, where can people find you?
Same places as always. Pretty much all social media at Spectre M91. And I'm still not doing much, but feel free to follow anyway.
All right, Dan, lead us out.
We good?
I think
Sweet.
So. I probably forgot something.
Thank you, guys. Okay, we probably did. It's fine. We'll remember it afterwards. We'll put it in the next one until we forget to do that too.
We'll put it in December's episode.
Yep.
Yeah, December Ween. Well, no, we'll still have a Monster Zone. Angela just gets to pick.
Yep.
It'll be good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so stay tuned for next week's Dissect That Film podcast on insert movie here. All right, Dan.
Yes. So no, you're good. All right. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. This was the Monster Zone. That was Parker. I don't know, I'm not pointing in the right direction. That's where he's at right now.
Hi, everybody.
That's Mikey.
Bye.
I'm Dan, and wife should be here next time. And we'll see you all next time.